I know there's many before me.
Landon, what's the expectation for playing time, snaps? What's your goal going into this tournament?
To tell you the truth, I don't have any expectations on myself. I'm just waiting to see what my best interest is and the coach's best interest is for me. If it's the red shirt, then I'll be completely content with that. I will develop my body another year and come out next year. If they don't red shirt me, then I'm just going to come out and I'm going to work as hard as I can to try to get playing time.
How did you do in the weight room now that you've gotten here? I mean, how do you compare, I guess, to some of these guys, these other offensive linemen in your strength numbers?
Not completely sure. I haven't really been able to test myself against a lot of them because we lift as a unit for freshmen right now. We haven't been able to lift with the older guys much, but I think I'm starting to get there, and I've started to develop my body into more of a SEC type player than in high school.
What are some of those numbers for you? What are some of your weight room numbers that you're putting up right now?
We haven't completely just maxed out, but for cleans, we do sets and reps, and I do it in the high twos. So I'm saying, low threes for power clean, and in the threes for bench press, and in the fours for squats, definitely.
Landon, you were around during spring break, I know, for practice, and offensive tackle was a big question all spring. What were they telling you during that process when you were just on the sideline watching and trying to learn a little bit?
Not a whole lot about just the specifics. They were just saying, to be ready. This is a very competitive section. The SEC is a very competitive part in football, period. Once you step up to the next level, it's competitive. But they just said, be ready, work your tail off, and just have fun, really, and just pay attention and all that stuff, and you'll be good. It's all a mental thing now. They as soon as I got in here, they put the weight on us. They put matured our body. Now it's from the neck up. We have to put the mental aspect together.
Have you had any conversations with some of those older offensive linemen about what to expect in this fall camp series?
Definitely, I have John Toth a lot, and of course my tackles, Mosier and Meadows. I've talked to them a lot on just sort of how things roll, and they've helped me out a lot and given me tips and sort of taken me under their wing.
Do you feel like they're going to play at both tackle spots starting off? Are you going to be a left? Do you know yet what's going on?
They haven't really told me, but I'm willing to play wherever they want to put me.
I know on signing day you said that 5-star, right? It's out the window now. The fans aren't going to forget about that pretty easily. I mean, when they see a 5-star kid come to Kentucky, they expect you to play immediately. How do you deal with that kind of conversation now that you're here on campus?
I just throw that out the window because, again, like I said, 5 stars goes in the trash. Once you come here, you're starting as a freshman again. You're equal just like everybody else. When you get in the SEC, you don't have really one guy that's better than the other. You're all the same caliber athletes, and that's how you work together. It's not about one person. It's about we, not I.
As a Kentucky kid, as a Lexington kid, do you feel more pressure to produce now that you're on campus?
I don't. I just feel it's almost sort of relief, but I just like being able to represent my hometown and represent Kentucky and wear this name across my chest because, that has been my hometown. And but I really don't feel the pressure to, do. I'm just going to go out there and do the best that I can and hope that's good enough for what they think, but it's always going to be good enough for me and my coaches if I just do the best I can.
We've been hearing a lot about Mark's speech last night to the team. Having not been here for the start of camp for one of those speeches before, what was your reaction to it? I guess it was pretty passionate.
Yeah, he was passionate, and he's a great coach, and I really like hearing from him, and I take it to heart. And that's something that a lot of guys do is they take it to heart, and that's a big part of the game. But it was really interesting just hearing him talk and being able for him to open up to us like that.
And what did you take from that? What was the gist of it to you?
It's just about being a family, getting togetherness, and stuff like that. So. And like I said in earlier comments, he was talking about how we've worked hard all summer. We have the physical aspect, now we have to put the mental together. And just being able to work as a team together with that. So you not only have to worry about yourself and the mental aspect of yourself and doing it on the field, but you have to also make sure those guys next year are going to play with you and play together.